Yeah, what's interesting today, and these are the things that you worry about as you look at these cycles in our industry,
Right.
is when will it slow down? Not a natural recession that we went through.
A lot of pent up demand, I think, from when the pandemic really hit in 2020, things really stopped, and I think we saw that last year with the
Yeah.
explosive, growth that we had and across the country, right? And it's still pent up in my mind.
It is, and then you add to the transition that many companies have had to make into our new world, right? I mean, it may have been retail giants that were saying, I'm going to open X number of stores every year for the next 5 years, where those plans have been curtailed, and are now saying, I'm going to set up X number of distribution centers, warehousing, manufacturing,
That's
and
a good
focus
point.
there.
We've seen a lot of that, right? The logistics.
Yeah.
I mean, and we've seen that we have logistics issues out there, but warehousing, logistics areas,
Yeah.
staging areas, manufacturing. Those are huge buildings for us, and we're seeing a lot of those. I mean, more than I've ever seen in my history.
Yeah, yeah, and just the digital transition of where we're all operating from home, as many people are. We're ordering our food. That has created the massive demand for cloud storage and security, and we are, inundated. Where I think we have a very significant pipeline of that type of projects, which gives me optimism.
Yes.
It's going to be a bumpy road in 2022. We all know that. It'll be a bumpy road in 2023. We may see some technical pullbacks, but I think the categories that we're in are meaningful for the long term. And as we know with Allied, we look at things at 5 years out. We look at things at 10 years out. We're almost reaching the milestone of our 20-year plan, which was the beginning, 20 years ago, 19 years ago.
Fantastic.
And so I think we're in a good trajectory that'll match up with the global economy as it transitions and continues to develop.
And like you said, like the server farms and cloud-based stuff and cryptocurrency is just crazy right now. And that's something just a few years ago nobody even thought of. And
Right.
yet we're doing dozens, if not hundreds of buildings in cryptocurrency right now, which is just, I think Allied adapts real well. Hey, we need this type of project, this type of solution. Can you help us? And boom, we can help them.
It's probably one, if not our greatest strength. We have developed a business model where it's adaptive. It's looking at, we can't be everything for everyone, but when you hone in on the categories or the type of projects and the type of buyers that we work well with, they know they can come to Allied with their business plan. And say, I need this, and it fits within our structure. We're malleable. We're able to kind of move with our clients in that sense, and we continue to invest in many of those continuous client projects by building teams specifically for them.
Right, and it's like the old sales thing. I'm not selling you anything, right? We're not selling you something you don't need. We're trying to figure out a solution. We always find a solution. Maybe something they come with an idea with, something we collaborate with. It's interesting how we come to the end and find out, wait, we started here, we ended up way over here, but this is what works for all of us.
Yeah, exactly. And, it's a big industry. I mean, I think historically, if we look at the structure of the industry, it was set up by manufacturers who have a builder base, and that's who their clients are. And then the builders are out seeking the end user clients. And that structure, I mean, it's been around for a century, right?
Over 100 years, yep.
Yeah, and it works well for those folks who are in that side of the business. What we found over the years in the Allied side was we have end users who want to start the process differently. And in the beginning of Allied, it was smaller projects, small, medium-sized business. Now we're seeing the large business, the corporations, the buyers come in, with or without their technical consultants to say, I need to come up with this type of solution.
Right, and you made a good point, because you're talking to that builder base that some of those companies have. They have their own software, and if you don't check every box going in, you don't fit into their system, and therefore you get kicked out and say, find a different solution.
Right.
We don't have that. We say, you got to hit every one of these boxes. You want something that is different from somebody else, we can find a way to do that. Whether it's a 1 million square footer, which we did last year, or we got a few more going right now, which is crazy.
Exactly. I mean, we had a client last year that needed a different solution, so we even invested in a manufacturing facility to make it happen.
That's correct.
These are the things that we're built to do, and we love that. We enjoy that.